Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess with That Pixie Planner Life, and today I have my husband with me and we're going to be talking all kinds of fun Disney stuff to prepare you for our vacation. So if you want to see what we're talking about in this video, stick around because that's coming up right now. Welcome back to my channel, and like I said, we have a really special video for you today. We are going to be talking about our Disney's trip, and I have my husband here with me today. Say hi.
Hello everyone.
And we're going to kind of just talk to each other and talk to you guys about a couple of things that we're looking forward to and have planned for our Disney trip coming up very, very soon. By the time you guys are seeing this video, we'll probably be about a week out. So we are officially 15 days away, and I am super excited. What about you?
I'm always excited for Disney. Always.
Just to give you guys a quick backstory, we are a family of 6. It is me, my husband, and our 4 kids. And the last time we were at Disney was actually in 2015. It feels like it's been forever. And the pandemic made it seem even longer for me for some reason. I don't know if it did the same for you.
After that, it's just going to make this trip even more worth it.
Yeah, we're kind of like amped up now because all the new stuff came after our trip. So we haven't done a lot of things. So we're going to kind of talk to you guys about like our top 3 favorite things we're looking forward to: rides, shows, experiences,
Food.
Yeah, there's so much good food, you guys. Like, we've been binging YouTube videos and TikToks, and all the 50th stuff looks crazy. Let's just get right into it. All right, guys, so first up, let's talk about experiences. I'm just gonna point out something, I guess my top experience that I'm looking forward to, and then Dan can do his. For me, I think the experience that I'm looking forward to the most, believe it or not, is the Lion King show. I haven't seen it. I don't believe Dan has. And I know it's been around for forever and it went away because of COVID, and it is back, but it's back as like a limited show. But I feel like for me, I never got to experience the full show to begin with. So I really kind of don't know what I'm missing, so to speak. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the modified version just because I've been wanting to see that show for so long. And there's so many other experiences that I know we're going to be able to see, but I think for me that's probably my top one. You're up.
Well, for me, it would have to be the new fireworks show, because they have all those projections on all the buildings down Main Street now, and the new display that they're going to have for all the lights in the sky and whatnot. Like
you mean like the lasers and
yes.
everything?
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, we never saw Happily Ever After in person. My husband makes fun of me because every time it comes on YouTube, I like bawl like a little baby. And I never even saw it in person. For us, like, this is going to be the first fireworks show that we've seen together, because when we went last time, we didn't get to see a fireworks show, at least at Magic Kingdom. We did see Epcot.
We only saw part of Epcot because of the kids.
Yeah, it was a bad day.
That was a long, very hot day.
Yeah.
But
so I totally get it. I think as far as like the fireworks is concerned, I am most excited to see what the projections look like going all the way down Main Street, because it's so hard to get a spot, and being the 50th anniversary, I'm sure it's going to be busy. So even if we're not able to get super close to the castle, at least we'll be kind of engulfed in the experience still.
Yeah.
All right, so next up, we're going to talk about memories. We have, like I said, 4 kids, and our youngest, we have twins. A set of boys. They're going to be 5 in November, but there are 4 at the time of the trip, and they have never been to Disney, and just seeing them get excited about going is just making us excited. So because of that, for me, the most thing that I'm really excited to make a memory about is just seeing their faces, see the castle for the first time. I don't know if yours is the same as mine, but I remember seeing Aiden and Skylar's face, like looking at the castle, and even on like the Magical Express going through the sign when you first get into Disney, like how excited they were. I'm just like so excited to see their faces, because I think their opinions and feelings for Disney are a little bit different than my older 2, just because
they're so young.
Well, that, and I feel like we've gotten really engulfed in Disney because of like just the stress and anxiety of COVID. And it's a passion that both you and I have. We grew up with it. Our families took us there on vacation. So it's always been a part of our lives. And I think now it's just become more prominent, at least for me, how much I actually love it and need it in my life. So the twins have seen that more than Aiden and Skylar have recently. So I'm really excited to see their perception of Disney versus what Aiden and Skylar's were.
Obviously, for me, since they're my kids, it's going to be a lot different for me seeing them happy and excited since all this COVID junk.
Yeah, COVID's been hard on everybody.
And it's their first long trip away from home.
Yep,
so.
They've never been away. This is their first plane ride. This is a trip of firsts for the twins. So it's going to be really exciting. I think the other memory I'm really excited to make, believe it or not, as small as it sounds, for me, going on Tower of Terror with my older two kids, they were too young to go on before. And now they're like really excited to go on it. And Dan's not a huge fan of drop rides.
Meh. It depends.
So the kids and I are going to be kind of doing that as like a little bonding experience. And I can't wait to see their faces on that ride. I think they're totally underestimating the ride.
I'm also looking forward to seeing Skylar actually being able to go on like a full-fledged Disney coaster. You know what I mean?
So when we were there last time, she was the age that the twins are now. She was 4. And there was still a lot of stuff that she couldn't go on. And she's extremely adventurous. And I just feel like the low-key kids rides were kind of not her.
That's not her style. They never were.
And now that she can go on everything, I'm hoping she gets a little bit more of a fuller experience out of it. And it'll be cool to see how she feels about it after this trip.
Especially if she goes on like the rock and roller coaster, she's going to experience going upside down for the first time.
Yep. So still a vacation full of firsts. So next up, we're going to talk about the food situation and what we're looking forward to as foods and restaurants and things like that. So because of budget reasons and there being no Disney dining plan available, this is our first trip paying out of pocket for food. And, we're a big family, you guys, and things are tight. So unfortunately, we're not going to be doing many sit downs. We're actually only going to be doing one. And we've already done it.
I've done it several times.
Yeah.
It's still good no matter what.
But the twins really want to do it. We're going to be doing Chef Mickey's. We have a late breakfast reservation, so I'm basically considering it like a brunch at this point.
Yeah.
But the twins showed extreme interest in wanting to do this restaurant, and because they can supply gluten-free food for Skylar in pretty abundance, we've looked into this. I think she's actually really excited about going back too. If you guys don't know, my daughter has celiac disease, so we're going to be talking about that a lot. So we're going to be seeing Mickey and Goofy and Donald Duck and Minnie, and I think the twins are going to love it, even though they're not going to get to hug them and take pictures with them. Again, it's one of those things where it's like you don't know what you're missing if you've never experienced it before. So I think for them, it's still going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I think for everybody, just being able to celebrate one of the greatest humans on the planet who created Disney what it is today, Walt himself, just to be able to celebrate Walt is going to be an experience for everyone.
Yeah, because the 50th anniversary and all the stuff that's going on right now with the projections.
And we can't knock Mickey either because he's a big part of it too.
Of course. So I think for food-wise for the kids, be specifically Skylar and the twins, I would say Chef Mickey's for them.
Yeah, that's a
For me, I am excited for 2 food experiences the most. The first one is food and wine, you guys. I'm so excited. I don't know about you. Dan's not as much of an adventurous eater as I am.
Sorry, people.
But I am so excited to be doing food and wine. I have never done it before, and we've budgeted a good amount of our money to do this experience and just walk around the world and try all kinds of different foods that we've never had before. And it's just going to be super fun. A couple of items that I'm really looking forward to. I don't know why, and don't ask me this, and the kids and Dan are making fun of me, but there is a pig ear salad at the Saucy Swanky Swine that I am actually really looking forward to trying. I've seen a lot of reviews on it, and believe it or not, a lot of people like it, surprisingly, and I just want to give it a go. That's kind of my out of the box attempt new type food experience that I'm going to be doing. And that sriracha glazed chicken sandwich, donut chicken sandwich from the donut box. Oh my God. Like there's so much good food this year, but I think like those are the two that stick out the most for me as far as the food and wine is concerned. And then the other food experience that I'm really actually looking forward to is Prima Piatto, which is the quick service location in the Disney Riviera Resort. And I cannot wait to see this resort. Dan knows how much like I'm in love with like just the details of the resort, and I can't wait to see it in person. And we're not doing Topolino's just because it's too expensive, plus it was extremely difficult to get a reservation for. But I feel like doing it this way, at least we get like a portion of the experience by being at the resort, eating in the resort, and I don't know. I'm just really excited for that. What about you?
During the Food and Wine Festival, I'm more of a beer person, so wine's really not my forte. So I'm looking forward to trying some of the flights and different beers around the world. World. And for the food, I'm a steak guy, so I would go to obviously the one that's near Canada and try the neighbor. Excuse the noise.
Why? He's got a race car.
So I'm looking forward to trying either the filet or the soup from Canada.
Oh yeah, the cheese soup. That's got a lot of good reviews.
Or and the raviolis.
Italy. So Italy has like a fried ravioli. Yep, those look good too. So I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Obviously, for the twins, there we're gonna try and get them something that they would remotely like.
Oh, the food and wine, you mean? Yeah, there's lots of things for kids, you guys. And if any of you have celiac disease or are gluten-free, have a gluten allergy, I researched the Food and Wine Festival food so much and literally wrote down every single gluten-free food option that there was. And I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to stuff like that. But I wanted to make sure that Skylar had an abundant amount of choices. And I have a little bit of a sensitivity to gluten just because I have stomach issues other than that. So I have no problem sharing gluten-free options with her when need be. So just keep that in mind. If you guys have allergies, just check the list because they are so accommodating. So there's stuff for Skylar, and then for the twins, they have like the chicken dumplings, the teriyaki bao bun. They have, listen, they're kids, you guys, and we're on vacation. If they fill up on cakes and french fries and pizza, I'm fine with that. And
to a certain extent.
And we're going to be bringing snacks in the park with us as well, just in case there isn't anything that they're interested in. And we're trying a new thing, a tip I got on one of the Facebook groups. I'm going to be bringing some Uncrustables too. So that way, if the boys want a simple lunch instead of getting all the fancy stuff that we're going to be trying, then they can have that too.
The egg roll cart, that's one thing I was looking forward to. And I wanted to try the pepperoni. Was it the pepperoni pizza one?
It was the pepperoni pizza one and the cheeseburger one. But
it's the buffalo chicken now, whatever it is, right?
Well, no, it went from the pepperoni to the buffalo chicken, and now it went from the buffalo to the new 50th pastrami. It's like a pastrami and cheese.
That sounds good.
Egg roll.
I would try that. And
yeah, he's gonna try something new.
I've had pastrami before.
Yeah, but it'll be it's Dan tries things new that are like a tiny bit out of the box. Me, I try the weird stuff.
It was I would like to do the cantina in Star Wars.
Dan and I would really love to do Olga's, but the reservations to get in it are really, really hard right now. And to bring all of the kids in there, I just don't know if we're gonna have the time. But who knows? We might be in there and they might have walk up times available, and we can still plan as we go. Like, I try so hard to have a schedule, you guys. But sometimes you're in there and plans change and you kind of just have to go with the flow.
How about the green or the blue milk?
Oh, yeah. The blue and green milk. The infamous...
Comment down below which one you like the most.
The infamous blue and green milk. I cannot wait. We have yet to try it. Can you believe that, you guys? We still haven't tried it. I know there's so much controversy, and from what I've gathered, looking into it and watching YouTube videos, most people like the blue one. But our plan is to just get one of each and try it. And everyone have a sip of it and see who likes which one more. So that brings me to our favorite parks and which park we're looking forward to the most. As I said earlier in the video, a lot of new stuff has come since we've been, and I can't believe how much we have yet to see. There's just so many things that I'm excited for, but I think for me, for those of you who don't know, Magic Kingdom is my all-time favorite park. But not much new is there besides the Painted Castle and the new show that's coming. And I know that some of the stores have changed. The Main Street Bakery is different, and a couple of their places have been updated or moved, but there really isn't anything new and exciting.
And everything's technically reopening slowly, like the confectionery.
But as far as like changes in the park, Magic Kingdom is probably I would say the least one since we've been. That's pretty much the same. So Magic Kingdom hasn't changed much since our last trip besides the castle. And normally I would say I'm looking forward to Magic Kingdom the most, but believe it or not, I'm not this time. So believe it or not, that is not the one that I'm looking forward to the most. The park I'm most excited for is Hollywood Studios. And I've never been a huge fan of Hollywood Studios. It's been lower on the totem pole for me for a really long time.
Because you're not really a movie person.
Well, I am, but I'm a Disney movie person.
That's what Hollywood Studios is.
It is now. Now that they've been through so many transformations, it is more Disney-esque based, although I still miss the Great Movie Ride. However, I am really excited. I cannot wait to just see it in all its glory with everything new that we have yet to see. Even though there's a couple of rides or shows that are no longer there that I wish was still there. But that is also the park with Tower of Terror where I'm going to go on with my kids. And I'm just like, I don't know, there's just a lot that I'm looking forward to in that park personally. And I guess second best besides Hollywood Studios, I think I would say Animal Kingdom. And I am shocked that I'm saying that because Animal Kingdom is my least favorite park, but we haven't seen Pandora yet.
Nope.
And the twins love like animals and just like, I feel like the whole feeling of Animal Kingdom, they're going to really, really like, and they're going to enjoy a lot of it. And I'm excited to like see that. And Everest. I haven't been on it yet, and I'm finally going to be able to go on it.
Which still shocks me since I've met her.
I know. I've never been on...
Who doesn't go on Everest when they're in Disney?
I have never been on Everest, so I'm really excited to finally be going on that. And I'm very careful with the roller coasters that I ride, you guys, because of my vertigo, but there's some rides that I'm doing regardless. And I'm going to just pop that Dramamine and we'll be good. So what about you? What about your parks?
For me, my number one park is going to be Hollywood Studios because of Star Wars, as you can tell. And was it Mickey's Runaway Railway?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I'm really excited for that ride.
Yeah, and just being able to experience those rides with the kids, especially for Skylar, because she was never able to go on those rides last time.
Before. Yep. So that brings us to the rides that we're looking forward to the most. This list could be astronomically long, so we're going to try and pick our top 3. Hopefully. We might blab on a little bit about some other stuff, but this is hard because there is so much new stuff that we haven't done, and I don't even know if I fully thought about this yet until just now. Definitely at the top of my list is going to be Rise of the Resistance. I am not a Star Wars girl. I did not grow up watching the movies, but when Mandalorian came out, Dan got me hooked, like legit hooked. And it got me really excited to see Galaxy's Edge. And then when Rise of the Resistance was announced and came out, and I saw like how the ride was, it just got me so excited to experience it. Like I didn't care what it was about, just everything that's involved in that ride and how they put it together.
Yeah.
I am so excited to see it, like just for that reason. And also Dan and my oldest son, they love Star Wars, and I can't wait to like see them in their element. Like I get happy when my family's happy. So like I'm really excited to see and be with them during all of that.
Well, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those Star Wars fans that's going to like walk into Galaxy's Edge and start bawling his eyes out. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, well.
You never know. That's my number one ride, like by far, because I've been waiting to ride this thing for like almost
since it
four
opened.
4 or 5 was what 4
I think
years
it was like
now.
3 or 4 years. Yeah.
And it's about time that they finally got rid of that virtual queue. But in hindsight, that's my number one ride, and my second ride would have to be the Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously new, and Ratatouille.
Yeah. So Ratatouille literally just opened yesterday, officially to the public. I know that they were doing annual pass holder previews for a few weeks now, but now that Rise of the Resistance doesn't have a virtual queue, Ratatouille does. And you know, as bummed as I am about that aspect, we're gonna try and get a boarding pass if we can, as best as I can. I'm gonna do my best, but I am glad that we will definitely have an opportunity to ride ROR, because I think if I were to put the two up against each other, if I had to pick one over the other, it would have been Rise of the Resistance.
Well,
as much as I love Ratatouille, it's one of my favorite Disney movies, I think that just the overall experience of Rise will be better, and it will make all of us happy, versus like the Ratatouille ride is more geared to like the kids and probably myself and less Dan and Aiden, and Rise everybody's looking forward to. So
I think that Rise is just gonna get me amped for that entire trip.
yeah, it's kind of like a big deal going into this vacation. My number 2, oh my gosh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to say Everest. And I know this ride has been there forever, but I have not done it, you guys, and I'm really excited to do it. I'm gonna be going on with my daughter, and I don't know, I'm just really excited to ride it. I really am. And then my number 3 has to be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And as far as the twins, all they talk about, you guys, I swear, Slinky Dog, Slinky Dog, Slinky Dog. So we have not done Toy Story either.
Well, the only Toy Story thing that we ever did was the Toy Story Mania.
The Toy Story. So when we went back in
the
2015, they had the Toy Story Mania ride.
Mm-hmm.
That was before they did the land and they built everything and they turned it into like a Pixar area. But the twins are like, they're so excited for that.
And then we're gonna go on the Buzz Lightyear's the spin.
Yeah, that's at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I know, but even that's still Toy Story.
Yeah. And then I think for Skylar, she's looking forward to Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster the most. It's kind of even, I think, at the moment. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited. I really am, you guys. We are 2 weeks away, like I said, basically, and we're just in the middle of packing and getting things finalized. And I'm excited. How are you feeling?
I'm always excited to go to Disney. Like I said, I've been waiting a long time to go since the last time we went.
Yep.
And it's just, I'm just gonna be, as you say, like full of joy finally after being miserable with that COVID stuff for the last 2 years.
I know there are tons of people out there that think like Disney adults are like crazy, but I'm okay with being crazy.
I'm just excited to just get some relief out of life.
Yeah, Disney is hard to understand for people in a sense where I think they don't realize where the connection comes in with like joy. Like why does Disney have to equal happiness? But everybody has their own type of happiness, and at least, I don't know for you, but for me, with my anxiety and everything I've been through in the past, it's always been that like one constant in my life, that there was never any negativity attached to it besides this one and my kids.
That's the beauty about Disney. You can forget about what's going on at home. Yeah. And just be yourself.
Like, just be
for
free.
A little while, you know? Just like you can just like, as adults, you can just feel like you're a kid again.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say that Dan and I are young at heart. And
always.
Yeah.
Forever will be.
And that's why I think Disney resonates with us so much. So that's it, you guys. That is all we have to talk about for today. And just thank you for hanging out with us and listening. And if you guys have any questions or comments, just throw them down below and let us know. And we will try to answer any questions that you might have, or just let us know like what your favorite rides are, parks are, what you're looking forward to on your next Disney vacation. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here and you're not already subscribed, I would love it if you joined the channel. I have a lot of fun here. I do mostly planning mixed in with some Disney stuff. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Now Star Wars. You can't leave that out.
So hit that subscribe button down below and join my Planning fam. The next time you see us, we will be in Disney. Thanks, guys. Happy planning and stay magical. Bye.